right.
Is there just a different energy level when those shoulder pads get put on?
Yeah, there was. You know, it was fun to watch them. It's good to have to pull them off each other, not have to crank them up to hit each other. So I was excited about that. I thought they got after it. We stayed healthy out here today, and we got a lot done.
Your tight end group is a young group for the most part. How do you envision that position fitting into the offense this season?
Well, we utilize tight ends quite a bit in our offense in different ways, and we have different sets for them, different platoons. So I look for them to be able to help us in a lot of different ways. You know, some of them will help us in the passing game, some of us will help them in the running game, and so we'll utilize them well. And we got a couple older guys that I think are pretty good, and we got a couple young guys that are big and strong, and we'll be able to find a way to help us on special teams also.
You've got a guy like center who, I mean, is almost as raw as it
Yep.
gets. Have you seen him get a little bit more comfortable out here?
Oh yeah, a little bit more comfortable. He's catching the ball better, but everything's new to him right now. But you know, he's 6'6", he can run, he's 245 pounds, he's athletic, and so we'll just let him soak for a year or two, and he'll be a good player.
As a coach, is that something you like in terms of having somebody that raw that you can mold however you want?
We don't want him always that raw, but his potential is phenomenal, and he's a very bright kid, and he really wants to. So I think his growth will really be exponential here in the next couple of years.
Coach, with the shoulder pads on today, the depth at running back, how physical was the running game?
I thought we did some good things in the running game, and you need to run quite a few guys. If you run the same guy over and over in practice, he gets beat up where all of a sudden the 5th or 4th game of the year, he's worn out already. You don't need that to happen. So I thought all the running backs ran hard. Of course, I'll be able to tell a little bit better on film when I get inside, but I thought they gave good effort, and I don't think any of them really put the ball on the ground, which was encouraging to see.
Coach, where did you get the idea for the coaching point you do about 3/4 of the way through practice?
Great. Well, I came up with it on my own, to be honest with you. I've seen other coaches do it at the end of practice, do everything, but I figured there was certain things that I wanted to get across when they're tired, and it makes them learn how to think when they're tired, like during a game. It kind of gets their mind off of the grind, and they escape for a minute. And then you can teach them a reality that's going to help win a football game, and then you send them right back to work. So now they feel like they've got good new knowledge. It's a way to take a break without taking a break, and so it kind of does a lot of things. But I like the ability to talk to them when they're tired, to teach them how to look you in the eye and understand that, because that's what happens in the games all the time.
When did you first start doing that?
I started doing it at San Jose State my first year.
Is Diego Gonzalez the first player you ever recruited from Mexico?
Yes.
Just talk a little bit about that process.
Toby Ninus did an unbelievable job finding him. I said, Toby, go find the best kicker you can find in America. And so he said, well, is Mexico America? I said, well, if we can get him in school here, our track team and our ski team, they have a lot of foreign players. And so we looked into it, and he was a very bright young man and was excited about it. So it was great to get him here. He's got a really strong leg, and we'll give him a little time to get accustomed and soak into everything. But his parents were here yesterday with his brother, and they went back. So it's good. It's funny, our faculty athletic rep, Dr. Clough, who's in our engineering department, he went to that school. So it was pretty interesting to tie all that together.
Is Mexico going to become one of your new footprints in recruiting?
I don't think so, but hopefully this is one that you'll remember forever.
Coach, does the fact that the Pac-12 network was here put any added significance on practice? Like, the whole conference is going to see this.
Yeah, I think that our kids were excited about the cameras being here and Rick Neuheisel being here, and he did a great job talking to them right there. He's been here, he knows what it takes, and it was good. And I think anytime you have the Pac-12 network and cameras around and people in the mics and all those things in there, I think those kids start getting a little bit more excited. So that was good. And I think the other thing that helped them is the overcast weather a little bit. The sun not beating on them right now. We need to get the sun out and beat on them a little bit.
When do you think Daniel Munier will be full go in practice?
I hope any day now. He's making good progress, and I'm just letting Miguel do it. The good thing, he's played a lot. He's been in all our meetings. He's been around at everything. He's a sharp, smart young man. But we need to get him back out here. But we're not going to put him out too early. And then if he re-injures it, then he could delay him for the season and into the season. So to me, it's better to have him when he's completely healthy, and then we know we got him. So hopefully that's here in a week or so.